To assemble a standing flamingo desk, you're going to be putting screws in 3 areas. You're going to be putting long screws in what I call the feet. They hold the bottom of the legs. You have 4 sets of feet, a total of 8 screws. In the front, the feet are closest to the front. In the back, the feet are a couple inches from the back. That's the first area. We're going to use the long screws in these, okay? Second, we'll be putting screws in what I call the crown. It's the top that holds the top together. Notice that we have more of a slant in the front than we do in the back. There's going to be 4 short screws on each side. And then we're going to use screws to attach the back. When you put the back on, you're going to want to put the rounded edge. See how that's kind of rounded right there? The rounded edge points to the back. Okay? Great. So, step 1, going to point the screen down, camera down. Step 1 is to put the legs in the feet. The front feet are closest to the front. These are always on the inside. Pop these in, push down real good, check to make sure that it's all the way down. You can see that it's all the way down. And then use your hand to adjust these to make sure that they're flush, that they're even. The holes are pre-drilled, so you want to make sure that this is nice and flush, okay? Same with this side. Press it in. Could take a little pressure, could require a little pressure, a little force. Okay? Make sure it's all the way down. Make sure that they're flush. The legs are flush with the feet. Okay? Next, we're going to put the crown on. This is the front. All of the, what I call widgets, the little things that hold your desk shelves up, are in the front. The steepest slope is in the front. So this is going to go in the front. Get it on there, go ahead and pull it down snug. I wouldn't, hang on it or anything, okay? This is in place. Now, we're gonna take the screws, the 8 large screws, and put in the feet. Ready? Go. So, making sure these are flush, 8 screws. See what I mean by flush there? Four screws on the other side. Flush, flush. Those are done. Now let's do the crown. We're going to use 8 short screws, 4 on each side, to install the crown. Side. See how handy a desk with wheels is? All right. All done with the crown. Next, we're going to do the back. We're going to use 3 screws on each side to attach the back to the standing flamingo desk. Remember, we want the rounded edge pointed to the back, so on the outside of the back, okay? The first thing I want you to do is take 3 screws, put them in, just a little ways, not too far, and then use your drill, screwdriver, to put them through. Put your finger underneath the hole, and not too hard, don't press. Feel your screw come through, and have it come through about 1/8 of an inch, okay? I'll show you what I mean. You see how the screws are poking out a little bit? That's gonna help us make sure we get the back in just the right place. Put those screws in on both sides through the top with the rounded corners. Feel it come through about 1/8 of an inch. That's how we put the screws in the back to prepare for putting them on the back. I will have labeled an L and an R to match up with an L and an R on these legs. I also will have put a line with a pencil so you know approximately how low down this is going to go. Okay, so remember we put our screws through a little bit, and I'm putting the left side on the left side, the right side on the right side, finding the line, remembering this edge is going to match up with this edge. Finding the line, and I can feel the screws go right in, okay? Same thing on this side. I feel the screws go right in. So I'm going to put a little pressure here and hold that there, and finish driving the screws in. Same thing on the other side. This edge lines up with the edge of the leg. The screws are in there, I can tell. They fit snugly right in there. Okay. It's fully assembled. That's it. Okay, last thing to do is put your shelves in, right? Wherever you like them. Each standing flamingo desk is going to come with 3 shelves. If you need more, because sometimes I like to have more, you can just order more.